I know, but it is what it is. It would be practice either way. So no matter if nobody heard it, then nobody heard it.
Nobody listens to our show, dude.
No one listens to our show. But anyways, we are live on Facebook and on. I think we're on Facebook, YouTube, and who we got with us today is Mr. Music and Beyond is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Man, dude, this has been one in the making. We've been trying to get you in here for a while, man.
Yeah, it's been a pretty crazy ride, honestly.
Yeah, man. So I'm glad you came out today, man. I know this whole new streaming format that we're doing now is a little bit different. Thank you to the Paranormal Activity team. They talked to me about this new streaming services that is really better than the one we had before. Mm-hmm. It's a little bit more advanced, but eventually I'm gonna have to figure it out. So it's gonna take one day at a time, buddy. One day at a time.
Not the TV, not the awesome 80s TV
not
show.
Not the awesome 80s TV, but one day at a time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I already got Mando Reyes saying, ¿Qué onda, Mark Velázquez? Soy el cacao. No, you are the cacahuate. Love you, brother, man. Salud, brother. What's going on, brother? How's it going?
I'm here too, right?
Yeah, he doesn't really care about you, bro. He doesn't really care about you, man.
Yeah, apparently not.
No,
apparently not.
Really
all right, fine. I'll just stay right here then.
Yeah, just stay right there, and
yeah,
I would say look pretty, but that's beyond what.
Oh really?
Music
really?
Beyond.
Well, now we're going to talk about this.
Anyways, let's get to our guest, man.
Yes.
The man of the first 30 minutes of the show.
Yes.
Introduce yourself, man. Tell us a little bit about yourself, my man.
I'm Ernie Acosta, aka Crazy Eyes.
Crazy Eyes.
I've been in the music scene since like 2008, like while I was still in high school, and I fell in love with it. I supported a lot of cover bands back in the day, and I mean I still do, but original music is my platform because
there you go.
But I've had a lot of fun, and I've been to a lot of places, and I've met a lot of amazing musicians and a lot of not so amazing musicians too.
It's just to be in a lot of those, dude.
Yeah. It's a pretty reckless situation. I totally give you guys who it was. Yeah. The Pretty Reckless. So.
Oh, okay. All right. Gotcha.
Yeah, it was a pretty reckless situation. So.
Jesus. I mean, and as far as I know, you have your own. We're talking about having your own podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, how is that going? Tell us a little bit about that. How long you've been doing that for?
I've been doing that since 2017. I used to work for this radio station. Mm-hmm. I'm obviously not going to name them here because I don't want to give them, publicity and stuff.
Credibility. I got you.
But while I was there, I met somebody special to my heart, and she became my best friend.
There you go.
And we both got fired on the same night and everything. So
did you do the Jerry Maguire? Who's coming with me? I just need one person. Who's coming with me?
That's funny, but but we literally stayed up for 24 hours coming up with the name, and we came up with Music and Beyond.
Right.
And we maybe spent like an hour or two on the logo, which is the space one, but
right.
It's not this logo because this is a newer logo.
That's a nice shirt, man. I like the vinyl that's on there and everything.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And especially I see the Crazy Eyes on there too, buddy.
Oh yeah, that was I still have a few of them left, but just in bigger sizes, and I think I have a few mediums still, but I don't know about the other sizes, but yeah, and I just fell in love with music, and in 2012 I saw my favorite band of all time, Adelita's Way.
Oh, shit. There you go.
Yeah, I met them. I discovered them in 2009 when they were fairly new. Actually, very new because it was their first album. And we I promoted them from 2009 to 2012. And I pretty much I went to go see them with Shinedown. They opened up for Shinedown and New Medicine.
Really?
And I went up to the singer when they finished playing their set, and I told them, I'm like, hey, can you sign my CD? first time ever meeting, and he's like, "Who do I make it out to?" I'm like, "Ernie Acosta," and then he just kind of looks at me and he's like, "You're Ernie Acosta?" I'm like, "Yeah," and he gives me a big ass hug and gets excited. He's like, "Thank you for promoting my music," and
Really,
I'm
that's
just like,
awesome.
"Oh,
That's awesome, dude.
nice."
That's awesome. That's awesome, bro.
At the end of the night, I ended up selling CDs for them, and like I just knew that music is where I belonged. And in 2017, they were supposed to be my first interview, but they got beat by this band from Austin called The Crown, and they're a very amazing band too. So, I'm not disappointed that The Crown was my first interview.
Right.
Yeah. How could you?
Yeah, and as far as I mean, what made you get into the music scene? I mean, take us back, man. Take us back. Make us go back to I don't know, memory lane. Tell us how did you come apart?
By the way, I did not approve that song. We're gonna need to talk about that.
Tell us a little about that, man. I mean, what made you go into the music scene? What captured it? What caught your eye to say, you know what, I want to do this?
Honestly, all my parents would listen to was Mexican music and Will Smith and Eminem.
Yeah.
But like when I started watching wrestling, I discovered Limp Bizkit and POD and Creed, and then I discovered Flyleaf, and like it just all, and like all the bands that I listen to are kind of like having to do something with WWE.
Right.
And like how I discovered the love for rock music was just through WWE and video games, and I've been playing a lot of old school GTA games, and they have like We're Not Gonna Take It, and,
right.
And I'm just like, holy, I'm not sure if we can cuss here, but
yeah, man, go for it, dude.
Like I discovered the Flock of Seagulls and Cult of Personality, like Living Color, like in GTA San Andreas.
Right.
And then Guns N' Roses and GTA San Andreas as well too. And I'm just like, holy smokes, like this is amazing, and when I was gonna kill myself in 2009, and
whoa, hold on a minute, hold on. What do you whoa.
Finish.
Go ahead, man. I want to hear this. What's going on?
I was gonna kill myself in 2009, and like I discovered, I talked to the man upstairs, and I'm like, hey, if you don't give me a reason to live, then I'm gonna end it all.
Wow, dude. Wow.
Yeah, and July 14th, it just happened. They just celebrated 13 years, their first album. The self-titled Adelita's Way album is the album that saved my life, because I turned on that CD one time for the first time, and the first thing that I heard was, "Believe me, you've never met a motherfucker like me. I bet you've never seen the things that I've seen bottled up inside, because it's time for me to take back my life." And I was just like, I kept those words to my heart, and I'm just like,
man, good.
I was just like, man, you're right. I gotta take back my life.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Wow, man. Yeah. That's something that's the first we've ever had in the podcast. So anybody talk about that, man?
Yeah, that's a hell of a journey, personally.
Yeah,
that's a really hell of a personal journey, man.
I mean, man, like it was tough, man, and like now I listen to like very sad music, but I can separate my music from my feelings and stuff.
Right.
Sometimes it's hard because sometimes I do feel like that, and I listen to it, and I cry and stuff, but most of the time I'm just like, I'm so happy that I was able to conquer this, and
I mean that's just par for the course. Whenever you're listening to music, it's just that one song will hit you in just the right way, and it'll trigger those emotions, and the only thing you can do is kind of just write it out and really see, like, because the song does end. You really just have to pretty much, it's the way you live your life too. You just got to write it out.
Wow, dude. Wow, man. That's something. And switching gears here, we're getting Miss Iris watching us all the way from North Dakota. Iris, nos por nada más. I was going like crazy looking for mixes, man. Me and Chu We're driving all over the IG looking for mixes, man.
Iris, yo le dije que era pre-order before you left town, pero I can't. Nah, ahí está bien, ahí está bien.
Hijo de su pata, ando in a pitty witty drought, vato. Yeah, man. And also shout out to Fred Barrera from Down Have Another Podcast. He goes, how was the Raven Black show, and was it like the interview after? What was it like to interview them after them? That's a question for you.
Raven Black.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, that show was amazing. I was able to see Static X at that show, and Devil Driver, and Dope.
Wow.
And I think I'm missing somebody else there too, but like I went to South Carolina for that show.
Mm-hmm.
That's the furthest I've traveled for a band, and the second one was 30 Seconds to Mars. But when I interviewed Raven Black, like I was honestly really scared of her because her music is kind of like ICP, but heavy metal,
right,
and more serious. Because when people listen to ICP, they take them as a joke, and
right,
but
that's not always true. Some people actually take it as gospel, and take it too far. But like she's like a girl version of Marilyn Manson, honestly, and like it was fun. They're very down to earth. She's an amazing person. Her husband, damn, I forgot his name. But he's a drummer of Raven Black too. And they're amazing people. We hung out on their tour bus. Yeah. They gave me free VIP and meet and greet and everything.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
And they gave me everything. Like they came with the VIP, but she knew that I was traveling from Texas, and even she was like, why didn't you just see us in Texas? I'm like, well, because I wanted to see you in South Carolina. So,
What a ridiculous question.
But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Like, I think they're working on some new stuff, and Raven Black is awesome. I love her band.
That's been one of the really cool things about doing the podcast. I don't know if you'd agree to, doing a podcast, you get to talk to these artists that come in and talk to us. They're really more down to earth and what you would think. They got a lot of the same problems. I mean, not that they wouldn't, but
right,
they're a lot more relatable than you realize.
Right.
Yeah,
we thought that when we first started getting our first rap artists and
hip hop artists
and all that, we thought we'd have nothing in common with them. Talk with them,
right?
Because we're two old rockers,
old school
rockers, just here.
Yeah,
but it's been really awesome talking to them, face to face on a personal level.
Yeah, definitely. And like talking about rock and like the old school guys, like when I first started, when I interviewed The Crown, that same day I also met Vinnie Paul.
Oh, I think you posted a picture, didn't you?
Yeah,
I saw that picture.
I met Vinnie Paul, and I was like, holy smokes, how do I approach this? And he was on the phone for like 2 hours and stuff, and I wasn't gonna be that asshole. We're like, hey man, like get off your phone and let me take a picture.
Talk to me, love me, love me.
So
we're about to become best friends here. You want to hang up?
So you know what? Like I waited, and I was waiting for the band to get there anyways.
Right.
And like I went up to him after his phone call, and I'm just like, hey, can I take a picture with you? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, I told him, I'm like, my favorite Pantera song is I'm Broken, and my favorite Hell Yeah song at the moment was I think it was either You Wouldn't Know or Better Man, or Alcohol and Ass, one of those three.
All right.
And he was just like, thank you, man. Thank you so much. And then I took my picture, and I'm just like, okay, cool. Like, we're safe. And then in the background, I hear, hey, Vinny, I'm sorry about your brother. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. I'm just like, what the hell? Like,
Jesus. Man,
it's always someone.
It's always that one person. But it's funny. It's not funny, but it's sad. I know when Daryl passed, that whole situation when it happened in that concert scene, the whole BS, I believe it was a bunch of BS that happened in that concert scene. He passes away, And what it was like 2-3
2004.
Yeah, about but how many years later Vinny Paul eventually.
Oh, he passed away in 2018.
Yeah, I mean, so long having your brother in the band, and for being, I know that they tried to recover from it, but it wasn't gonna happen, man.
Yeah.
No, I mean, how do you recover from something like that?
And another one also, just like AC/DC. I mean, and when the transition, when Bon Scott passed away, they found a new headman. But then now Angus's young brother passed away.
Yeah.
And so now it's like, even though I believe who's playing, I think is it his son that's playing backup guitar. I can't remember. Don't quote me if I'm wrong, but it's I don't know, man. It's just not the same, I mean, the band continues on, but you don't get that click like it was before. You know what I mean?
Is Axl Rose still doing vocals for AC/DC?
No, thank God.
Oh.
No.
When I heard that, I was just like, "Oh, cool." So I hate AC/DC now.
Oh my God, man! I don't even touch that with a 10-foot pole, dude. That was just nasty. That was just nasty. But yeah, man. I know that you're constantly on TikTok a lot.
Yeah.
You're on TikTok a lot. I know we chit chatted for a little while.
Yeah, definitely.
A dual chat because you were chit chatting with a young lady beforehand at that time, and we are talking about the show. And when were you going to come on the podcast? And I was like, man, I'm trying my best to get you on here. And no, you're excited to jump on. I'm trying my best to get you here.
Yeah.
And the beautiful thing is that bringing him on, he was scheduled for the whole hour.
Right.
But to sweeten the deal, I got our first acoustic performance in the True podcast today. And they'll be here a little bit later on, and they're going to perform for us. Well, they're not for us, but for you guys that are watching out there.
No, for us specifically. We will turn off the show. We're going to turn off all the cameras so that it's just for us.
And we set up.
It's okay, guys. Just follow me on TikTok, music.and.
No,
shut it down, dude. Just shut it down.
Shut that shit off right now. No.
They'll be coming in.
If the talk tick is listening, we got it.
The talk tick.
Turn
he's on already when he starts. And then book face. Oh my gosh. But anyway,
and Instaface.
Hey, you need to do that. You need to do that sometime. Like you guys should make a video where he's kind of like spending too much time like on the internet, and you should just like go crazy and be like, dude, get off the fucking internet, like stop.
You just start echándole chingazos with a newspaper or algo así.
Yeah, man. And I also got Petey Weeds telling me back, sorry guys, I made sure everybody was all stocked up in location for the whole month.
Iris, you can never
stock up for a month. Yeah. That thing flies out like
it flies. There's somebody in the valley who's got like a stockpile.
It's literally breathable air. That's what your Michelada mix is.
Yep.
And NSP TV Paranormal Podcast. What's going on, guys? What is going on?
What's going on, guys?
Terry's a funny guy, man. I was on a podcast last week on Friday. I believe it was on Friday. And
another podcast?
Yes, another podcast with a Paranormal Activity with People by Default and also Mr. Terry here. Great podcast. A lot of scary stories we're talking about on there. It was fun, man. Terry gave me a lot of good ideas to we kind of pitched ideas back and forth. So we're gonna start doing this changing hats thing because he does a hat thing every podcast he does. So I'm gonna buy you a wiener dog hat for next podcast, dude. All right.
Shut up or do it, dude. Okay.
And he goes, Mark, and now I have Iris telling Mark probably has the whole stock at home. No, I don't have any of the stock at home. I don't have it.
Iris, no, shut up.
Así no está.
Uh-huh.
Ponlo aquí. Ponlo right here.
Directo. Yeah.
But yeah, man. The great stuff. I wish I would have had something. I would have shared it with you guys, man. That it's very hard. It's very hard to come by. It's a very popular michelada mix. Very good. Yeah. You don't even have to drink it with the beer, dude. You can drink it just straight. It's really good.
Yeah, last night I was at Hollywood and I told him to make me a michelada, but it like the ice melted like right away, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna drink beer instead. Like,
well, yeah. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say like that's the best part about Iris's michelada mix. Like, it's just so universally good. Like, you don't even have to like micheladas.
Yeah,
it's just really good. Like,
I love micheladas. I used to drink like maybe 4. yeah, but like while everybody's drinking beer and stuff, I'll buy myself the micheladas and like I'm gonna get drunk off of this.
Yeah,
well,
man.
Believe me, once you taste Iris's, like I recommend you just go ahead and buy the gallon one that she makes.
Yes.
Like just buy the gallon of lime. You're set.
And then
You're set.
And
It's
also, I know she released a new line of michelada that contains
CBD.
CBD now, man.
CBD.
CBD. So you guys want to really relax and enjoy yourself at home?
Drink it at home.
Drink it at home.
Yes.
And enjoy a good michelada mix with CBD mix in there, man. And I'm got to get my hands on that too, man. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to try that out. I probably missed a whole week of the podcast.
Hey, you're gonna find him on the floor just.
Is this real life?
Is this real?
Are we on?
How much did you drink, man?
Just about 4 mason jars, but I think I'm all right.
I just opened this one.
Oh shit, man. But yeah, but anyways, man, and like I said, your podcast, man. I mean, where can we catch it? Where can we hear it? Where can we? Is it on YouTube also?
It's on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts.
Okay, it's
what's it called?
Music and Beyond.
Music and Beyond, like on his shirts.
Beyond, just like what his shirt says
Music
right there,
and
man.
Beyond.
Right
Just
there.
click the link right here on this shirt and.
Hey! This is a family show. Can't be showing that.
I'm pushing it.
No, no.
Nothing's happening.
You should be used to that. Anyway, what about your guests on the show? Who have you had?
Yeah.
I've had the Beer Union. I've had.
That's a good. That's a good.
I
band.
like that. I like them.
I've had Raven Black. I've had I've had this new band from Dallas called Teleport.
Mm-hmm.
They're more of a trance music. I've had Adelita's Way, The Crown, and The Hero Prevails.
Nice.
40 Caliber Kiss.
Did you get a chance to go to the benefit concert this past 16? I didn't get to talk to
At the spot?
Phoenix. Yes.
No, I didn't.
Didn't get a chance. I was trying my best. Unfortunately, my little one was sick, and my wife was running a little bit sick also. I said, you know what? I'm not going to chance it. I wish I would have gone, but it looked like it was a good turnout.
Yeah, I was.
A good turnout.
I was supposed to, like, he wanted me to do an interview with him, but I don't know how to talk to somebody like through that and stuff because, like, I focus with musicians and stuff, and you know, like that's the only people that I know how to talk to, and like I didn't want to get him on my podcast, and you know, like have nothing to talk to him about.
What's your favorite color?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe some feelings got hurt and stuff. And again, I'm sorry. Like, but you know, like music, like I would have loved to like helped out, but you know, right now, you know, I'm just focusing on music, and I hope everything goes well with you know. But yeah, like I really hope he had a really good crowd there, and you know, they were able to you know do stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
that's awesome, man.
Because that's tough.
And I'm looking at my camera, and we do have somebody in the other room, and I believe they look like they bought a whole drum set, bro. Do we know what an acoustic setup is, people? But yeah, man, they look like they're getting ready. I can see them through the camera. They look like they're ready to go, man. But
hey, are you? I'm looking at you through the glass. Don't know.
Oh, look at this guy already quoting music, man. But yeah, dude. Any upcoming interviews that you got coming on? Anything new that's gonna come up anytime soon?
I'm gonna interview Cat and the Coyotes really soon. Oh wait, I'm gonna interview Cat and the Coyotes. Oh,
there you go.
Very soon. I'm gonna be interviewing South Train from Austin.
There you go.
And I'm gonna be interviewing hopefully Madeline Victoria from San Benito. She's a very good country artist. I went to high school with her.
There you go.
And
there you go.
And this big interview that I'm working on right now is I just finished talking to one of the musicians from that band, but hopefully in the near future, you know, God willing, I get to have Grupo Control on my podcast.
Say what?
Yeah.
Say what?
That's another one I didn't approve, but that's badass, man.
Yeah, awesome. but Grupo Control, and I'm probably gonna do that one in Spanish too. So I'm sorry.
Oh shit.
Wow. Vaya con Dios.
And I'm sorry for my English listeners, but I'll put the subtitles in the bottom.
No. There'll be somebody typing. ¿Qué dijo?
Oh my God! What did he say?
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
I'm so offended.
What did he call me? Did he call me a green and a goat? No, but
why does he keep calling me a burrito?
Oh my
Because you're
God!
a burrito.
I know, man. Well, that's cool, man. I'm glad you want to go ahead and toss out your social medias out there so people can follow you and as much as they can, boss.
Music and Beyond on YouTube. It's kind of weird for Spotify. Just type in Ernie Acosta.
Okay.
That's how you'll find my Spotify account, like my Music and Beyond.
Right.
You can find me on Apple Podcasts, just Music and Beyond. On Twitter, it's Music and the letter N and then Beyond. And Facebook, Ernie Acosta, Ernie Crazy Eyes Acosta. Let's be friends. My account just got turned into a digital creator.
Yeah,
so,
we're just talking about that right now.
that makes me like so happy. I'm like, what, me?
Who? Me? And I'm sorry, this is what he said.
Say what?
But yeah, and Music and Beyond on Facebook, and
That's good.
follow me on TikTok. It's not really music related, but like sometimes I do answer some music stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's music.and.beyond, and yeah, like I'll follow back, and like let's become friends and let's stay social
There you go,
and let's support
man.
each other, because without music, life would be a mistake.
There you go. I like that. That was a good one, man. That was a good one. And,
I'm a little scared.
I'm a little scared myself. I thought he was gonna get me. But anyways, guys, hey, let's go ahead and take a quick commercial break, guys, and we will be right back. And we should have our next guest in the podcast.
Ande, diles que be quiet. I can hear them tuning up in there.
Give me a G-Way. I don't know. No, but yeah, man, I appreciate you coming to the podcast, man. You're gonna stick around.
Yeah,
You're gonna sit in
Stick around
with.
for the fun.
Let's see how many members showed up.
yeah.
You can be either here or we might move you over to the office next door, and we still have a camera there. We'll be able to use the mic with us. We can interview you also. All right. So, guys, just stick around. We'll be right back. What the heck happened here? We'll be right back.
Oh, here we
In a
go.
couple of seconds, and just chill, and we'll be back. Guys, here we go. The Craft, Wesco, Texas, proudly sponsor the Chew podcast. Man, you're looking for a good Friday night, Saturday night, or any time of the night. Want to head out to Wesco, look for the Craft down at the eatery, man. I guarantee you will have a great time. Ask for Miguel and let him know Chew sent you. Hemp It Up, located in McAllen and Wesco, Texas. Guys, looking for something for anxiety, something to sleep and relax? Give Osvaldo and Marty a call. They will help you out. Just let them know Chewy News sent you. You might get something a little extra, you know what I'm saying? Beanie Wheaties, man. You cannot go wrong with this enchilada mix, man. I'll tell you what, right now, any kind of beer you mix in this bad boy, I guarantee it's going to be a party. Not one, not two, but 3 times a night. And she's selling gallons. Get a hold of her on Facebook and Instagram. Hurry up before they all run out. Smoke, liquor, and adult novelties? Hell, head out to the rabbit hole, bro. You will have a good time. They got a lot of stuff you can take a look at. And if you're interested, you can even start being a tattoo artist. They even have tattoo machines. Look for them on Facebook and Instagram. I guarantee you'll love it, brother. And let them know Chewy News sent you. Looking for a solid plumber? Give Paco a call, man. I'm telling you right now, if he doesn't answer, keep calling. He's always a busy guy. Let him know Chewy News sent you. And when you let him know that, he'll also tell you your crap is his bread and butter. Like always, man. Yeah. Summertime is here, man. The best way to cool off is through Rowdy's Pools, man. What better way to have your own pool in your backyard? Why go to the beach where all the crowd is? Never get that sense of relaxation and privacy? Get your own pool. Call Rowdy's Pool and let them know Chewy News sent you, man. Oh, big shout out to Serge, one of our #1 sponsors from the beginning. He's been here through all the episodes, man. There's nothing more than saying thank you. Any electrician advice? Give this guy a call. Let him know the Rockstar sent you. Watch out, bro. You got cravings? No, but let me tell you about this place out here, man. It's gonna get you every time. hipsters, snacks, and more. Located at 2600 South 23rd Street, McAllen, Texas. Give them a call. Let them know Chewy News sent you. Once again, thank you to all our sponsors for sticking with us through thick and thin, man. We got a lot more show for you, so go anywhere, baby. Laters, guys.
Next,
I'm down, man.
Oh my
Get the
God.
fuck out of here.
Oh,
I
shit.
got Uber.
Oh my God, man. My bad, dude. My bad. Jesus Christ.
It's a guitarist thing.
I'm
seen
sorry.
it.
Yeah, no,
I'm sorry,
I have a
man.
bunch of cousins that are
Oh
guitarists.
my God.
I'm so sick.
Oh,
Yeah, I love Stereo Bond as far as
in stereo, I mean, but like I said, so guitar player,
drums.
drummers,
A bass.
bass.
And
All right.
vocalist.
Drum player, man. What are your what made you get into the drums, man? You just were you a young kid, get a bunch
We
of
don't even know
spoons,
this.
pots and pans, and beat the crap out of stuff? Or what?
No, I've actually my family's been kind of big on having a musical background.
Mhm.
My grandpa was, a conjunto player. He had bajo quinto, bass, all that stuff.
Mhm.
He did all that mariachi stuff.
Right.
And that's kind of where I would watch him do his thing, and that was kind of like a big thing that kind of drew me to the music.
Mhm.
And so, when he passed away, he gave me his bajo quinto, and
okay.
so it was one of those things where it's like, and it still sits in the corner in the room. I pick it up every once in a while to mess with it, but middle school I ended up actually starting on bass.
Yeah, I remember.
And then in high school, I picked up the guitar, electric guitar. I was in guitar ensemble for a little bit doing the classical stuff.
Mhm.
But it never kind of felt like it was my thing. I wanted to do something musically, but it just wasn't clicking with me. I like doing it, it just wasn't my thing.
Right.
And so then through high school, I started listening to Trivium and Anthrax and a bunch of thrash metal stuff, and getting to watch Trivium live like 5-6 times, I think, even more. I every time I'd see Travis play drums, I was like, dude, that's what I want to do.
Right.
So he was a big influence on me as far as picking up the drums, stuff like that. But of course, I mean, you got Chris Adler, you've got Joey Jordison, you got all great, amazing drummers that kind of influence the things that I do and stuff like that in music. And then obviously, I mean, you can I guess kind of hear it.
Right.
So.
Well, that's
That's
a great little translation there. To go from your family being supportive of it.
Yeah,
I'm sure that really helped you.
it does. It really does. I think at the start of it all, I think it really does.
Yeah,
That's awesome, man.
that's fantastic. I know a lot of families that don't. You're just making noise. That's fine for now, but like
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've come across people who their families don't really want to hear it.
Myself and Eddie had that problem. Yeah.
no, yeah.
Yeah. And now we go to the bass player.
Yeah. Vocalist,
Can you not
bass,
say it like that? Like
bass.
the bass.
Hey,
No,
hey,
bass.
hey,
To the-
hey,
He's the
man.
vocalist too, though. So
To the
Exactly.
bass player. To the
Man.
bass player.
We're here to the
Strings.
bass player. I mean, I'm not saying anything about a bass player, man, because I've
Your
seen
face
bass
is saying enough,
players.
dude.
I've seen bass players that, I mean, all I gotta say is Primus, man. Primus is a bad mofo, dude. And when I first heard him play, what shit, I was like, God,
Yeah.
I mean, that pretty much says it all right there.
No pressure, but
Right, no pressure.
Primus.
Thank God I'm not tapping.
Primus, yeah.
What are your influences, man? I mean, what made you want to pick up a bass and go for it?
Honestly, it started with singing first before the bass, and
Mhm.
I as well started with guitar. My grandfather, he was into Bob Dylan, Elvis Presley, Los Tres Caballeros. So
Ooh, all the
Vámonos.
troublemakers.
yeah, it was awesome, man. It was all him, just like his grandfather. It was my grandfather too. He never really like stopped believing in like, yeah, you can do it, man. You can do it. You just gotta do your thing, Family was always real. You're wasting your time and stuff like that, typical. I mean, especially down here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it started with like Elvis and Bob Dylan. But I remember that was as a kid. I didn't really start getting into like heavier guitar until like I got older, and I always like laugh at myself because like I told the guys, I'm like, the very first song I heard that was actually like, oh shit, what is this? Was Here I Go Again on My Own by Whitesnake.
Whitesnake.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I always tell them this, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Did you
That's actually
picture
where
the girl
it
on the car and everything?
Right.
Like that? Oh man!
Yeah.
One day it's gonna happen. One day.
That's like where the spark, man.
One day.
Actually,
One day.
that's it's more like the Geico commercial, man. You're like that's the kind of music you're like picturing in your head but when you see the music video, it's completely different.
Yeah. I hear you, dude. I hear you, man.
Yeah, so
Yeah, man, but that's how it kind of happened.
there you go. Yeah, there you go.
ACDC and all that, and then I found crazier stuff, and I was like, okay, never mind.
Right.
To the bass, it was orchestra, 6th grade. I played the big double bass, and I'm like, watch School of Rock, and when he said, just tilt it, now you got another bass. So
Thank you, Jack Black.
yeah, I'm like, holy crap, that's real.
Thanks a lot, JB.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. You and Robin Williams.
Influence young kids from playing a cello to playing a freaking side bass, man.
We could have 3 tuba artists right now if it wasn't for fucking School of Rock.
Damn.
I was a baritone too.
Mika was supposed to be cabrón, down here playing in front of thousands of people. No, hombre. Y ni se le entiende qué está diciendo.
¿Qué está diciendo?
Dale, Robert, estás en un enfermo. No, man. And I hate that, man, because I listen to a lot of music when I'm at work. And
Yeah.
like today at work, I was listening to you guys because I like to have a pregame of listening to the music that the people I'm about to interview.
Nice.
And I'm listening to it, and the older gentlemen that are there, they look at, pues, ¿qué chingados estás oyendo, güey?
Yeah.
Y si le entiende, I go, bro, it's because I'm a person who likes to evolve into music to different stuff, because if you stick to one genre, it gets kind of boring after a while.
Yeah,
You got to open your horizon and really look around and see what else is out there, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when I was listening to that, walking around, and people were just looking at me like, "Boy, I don't know how again." I'm actually calm right now.
¿Y qué? ¿Y qué me pasa, güey?
Aquí está tu feria. But yeah, man, that's what I do. But like I said, listening to your music on the road, people, if you are gonna listen to this podcast, and when you hear the playback later on, if you're having really bad road rage, I advise you not to listen to this music.
Drink some Beanie Weedy CBD and then listen to this music.
Slow down a bit.
Slow it down.
Before you go Mad Max on the freeway, drink some CBD and Michela mix. But yeah, man, it's a great album. I mean, this is I take it this is your EP, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
EP. Are you working on an album?
No, not yet. We have ideas for like a single after that, maybe sometime in the near future.
Yeah,
Like another one. Not I think like full length yet.
Have you all been playing anywhere recently?
We were playing a lot, man. The crowds were great, but we just slowed down because we started concentrating on this.
Yeah, that's what usually happens.
Yeah, and now we're gonna probably start picking it up here and there. We all have like crazy lives right now, but like we're making it work.
We have a show on the 30th in West
Yeah.
Laco.
Where at?
Yeah, there's
The eatery.
Oh, the eatery.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
we're
30th on a
here,
Saturday.
we're doing-
Return of Lone
Shout
Star.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out to the eatery, man.
Yeah.
Picking up
Yeah.
It was the first.
It was the first metal show.
Yes.
We're like,
Yes.
it's the return of Lone Star. Lone Star is opened up for Havoc, Sepultura, like the great local band from West Laco, man. They're awesome.
Oh man, that's pretty
Can't
cool.
wait for that.
That would be something. She's gonna be a lot of food trucks flipped upside down by the end of the night.
Yes.
Where's my taco?
Yeah, that was great, man.
Sorry. I have a cold. But anyways, yeah, man, and I've met a couple of people. I mean, I've had Aries here.
Nice,
I
nice.
had them here, and I spoke to Alvin about the whole roar scream thing. I mean, does that affect your vocal cords? I mean, but he says there is a way to do it
Yeah. There's-
to not to damage the vocal cords.
Basically, you said
Yeah,
get someone
yeah.
else to do
Because
it.
you could
Off
do
of
the
the diaphragm.
of
yeah.
the it's and I tell him also you use the old Japanese "hoi,"
Yeah.
the Japanese diaphragm.
Yeah,
He goes,
that's
yeah,
what
and
it
he goes,
is.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's this.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go. I'm not even gonna get that with you. I'm not even gonna get into with that. That would make a great cartoon though, but I'm not gonna get into it with
I'm scared.
you should be. But I'll explain to him. Then another one who is actually a scream artist is Adrian from October Roar.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
when I hear him scream, he has a loud scream.
Yeah, he does.
So it's from a low roar to a high
Yeah.
scream, and I'm like, man, like I said, old school rock,
Yes.
traditional Leonard
Mhm.
Skinner, just the old classic Southern rock. That's what I'm used to. But when I hear you guys' music, I'm like, bro, it's great music, but I can't. see myself trying to sing that, man. I'll probably get lost along the way, man.
Believe
I
me,
mean-
it took us a while.
I mean, to prepare yourself for that, what's the pregame like
Yelling
for all
in the
three of you guys?
car.
What's the pregame? What's the pregame for you guys before you get on stage too?
Yeah, you let the kids.
You got the kids, you got the car, you got everybody driving on the way.
Yeah, respect.
Hey, that
What's
was
your problem?
Write it down, wait, write it down.
What's your
Give me a
problem?
note. Give me a note, dude.
I'm warming up for a show. Sorry.
Sorry.
Honestly, always in the car, man. Just always in the car. Like just vocally in the car.
Yeah, because
As a band, it's different. It's
Tone-
more in the moment.
Tone has like that natural growl.
But it took a while. To
It
find.
took a while to get it, but it's just so natural.
It took a
It
while.
literally portrays
Yeah.
the way it does. Eddie had some trouble, but
now
it sounds way
it's way
it's
better.
way better than
He's
when he
grown,
first started.
definitely.
It's
Like,
been,
it's more of a higher pitch yell.
Yeah.
And I'm over here on the
He's a good cop, I'm bad cop.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Oh, here we go. More lead guitar shit.
So when you're playing that,
Minor scale.
yeah, it's a minor scale. It's not the blue scale. I'm sorry.
Alright.
Oh, we're still in an interview. My bad.
Oh, damn.
But yeah, guys, I got Rick Phoenix on the line right
Hey, what's
here.
going on, Phoenix?
Saying, what's up, brother? What's going on, Rick? Raymond Anthony Ross says, "Hell yeah, I was born the day Elvis died."
Oh,
I don't know. That's a good thing,
Coincidence?
but I don't know, that's a good thing, but
He's actually told me that story. That's
we'll work
true.
it out.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know the story?
He just told me that like I was actually born when Elvis passed. I'm like, damn, that's a trip.
Did he lead with that? Like, hi.
It's because I mentioned that I like Elvis.
Hi, my name's Raymond. I was born when Elvis died.
Oh, by the way, my name
Some
is
kind of
Chuck.
crazy connection.
And I'm supposed to be. Oh, okay. All right. Shoot.
Okay.
You're my friend now. But yeah, man. So I mean, like I said, mentally preparations, man. When you go on, you're about to perform. What's going through your minds right there? First of all, I know the crowd. You want to see the crowd, get the feel for the crowd.
Mhm.
Exactly. But pregame, do you all huddle up, talk to each other before you all go on, or you say, you know what, just fucking turn on, let's go?
Yeah. Honestly, we've gotten so used to each other's body language that we don't even have to talk to each other. It's weird.
It's one of those things where it's just like whatever happens. Let's do what we gotta do.
We have a strict rule that we don't practice before a show
We
or
try not
the
to
day of a
practice
show.
the same
We'll
day.
practice it
We try
usually
to
the day
practice
before,
Yeah.
2 days before.
I'm gonna play something. This is the body language they give you when they're about to start. Is that the body language?
When the appropriate rhythm comes out, yes.
They can't hear what I just played.
No, but I heard it. I know it. See, but that's where mid-show I'm all sweaty. The shirt starts.
There you go. Whoa, hold on. Time out.
What part of body language did you not understand, dude? All right, they were very explicit about
Oh
what.
my God. So we have the other one over there. I told him. Oh man, let me get
What's
him on the
Crazy
camera.
Eyes doing over there?
I got Crazy Eyes in the other room. There he is.
Yes.
We see you, buddy.
We see you.
We got you on the
See
mic.
what you're doing.
Say something.
Hi.
There you go.
Hi.
There you go. Yeah, but now I have all of you on the screen. I was just waiting for him to sit down, man. But yeah, man. I mean, that the preparation. I know because I've asked bands, we get together, let's have a good show. But hey, dale guys, don't fuck up here, don't mess up there, don't you know. And everybody has a different pregame.
Mhm.
But I see that with you guys, it's just like let's just go, follow me. If I go something wrong, go with it and clean it up.
Honestly, that's the way it happens.
Sometimes, yeah, but
Yeah.
pregame for sure we do drink like
I mean, we
have like
we
2
have
beers in us before we go up. That's a must.
Yeah,
It's like, all right.
settled.
Yes, no. There
That's
you go.
just sound.
We go crazy after. We make sure it's like it's gotta sound good and then we can have fun.
There you go. There you go. And now in the process of playing, and I ask this a lot to bands, in the process of playing, do you believe it's gonna sound weird? Do you believe in drinking while you're performing?
I mean, we
We have,
have.
I think we all have.
We all have.
Sometimes some people buy some shots or something. So
I remember they gave us 4 shots each at a show, and they gave us like a bucket of beers, and they had bought us a few others. We were like buzzed and we
Oh my
messed up
God.
a
That
little
shit
bit, yeah. And we looked at each other like, never again. This is why we have fun after, you know.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Yeah, man. Sometimes you just gotta get there, you know, to
Yeah.
that one, you know,
Yep.
that one place mentally. And
Yeah, man.
You
People
know.
are very kind. Like,
yeah,
and Walrus Hop Shop, they like, here, and we're like, oh damn, all right.
I'm gonna.
it would be rude to say no.
Yeah.
I mean, since you are giving it to me, all right, I'll take it.
All right, now that sounded weird.
That's something you say on your Friday nights. But anyways, sorry, buddy.
Yeah,
Free shot.
doesn't sound like it.
My here goes.
You're gonna pay for that later. Boner Bear.
Oh my! Oh, Boner Bears. Yeah, get away from that guy when he thinks of Boner Bear. That's a whole different episode. Yeah.
These chairs have wheels, thank God.
Yeah,
Leave-
these chairs have wheels
Hey,
too.
leave the bass player alone.
Oh, the bass player. Oh, okay, fine.
You might want to scoot this way. No, man. Well, that's good, man. I'm glad you have that. When is that show coming up from the eatery?
The 30th, so not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
Next Saturday. I'm gonna have to put that on the.
Yeah, hopefully y'all
the
can
back.
make
I
it
want to
out.
go out there and check that out, man.
Yeah,
I
we're
mean, as
excited.
far as like I said, listening to the CD, I can only imagine what it's like watching it live.
If you are gonna flip over the taco trucks, wait until I get my order at least. And then,
Flip the
And
Korea
then
one
flip
over so I can get my pork bellies. No, man. But yeah, dude. I mean, I mean that'll be something for us to go out there and check out. If you get a chance, guys. Not this weekend, which next weekend falls on
Saturday.
August
July.
Saturday.
it's
July 30th on a Saturday.
July
August.
30th.
The Return of Lone Star.
Oh shit! You guys want to go check that out, guys? Toss out your social medias, man, so they can follow you, man. No OnlyFans, please, but just social media.
Come
All right, fine, go
I
ahead.
just said I take off my shirt during my performance, bro. That's part of the OnlyFans thing.
I wanted to show them.
Ah,
The
there it
Monodyssey
is.
one is at
Throw it
Monodyssey
out.
_metal.
Okay.
The Facebook one,
Facebook, same thing. Facebook, it's Monodyssey Metal all together.
Yeah.
And we're on Bandcamp as well. We got
Spotify.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
YouTube, iTunes.
Yeah.
It's on
Oh,
Snapchat.
YouTube.
All right.
Yeah, they come out on YouTube.
They're on YouTube,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're on YouTube.
We just haven't made an official.
They're on your
Just
Snapchat.
amazing.
They're on your Instagram if you want to put that as your story.
And they came bearing gifts,
Yeah.
as you
Yeah.
can see here, man.
Well, I don't know if that's
They
a
brought-
gift.
Oh.
We just bought it in
I
the store.
think you just ripping now. Remember that banner I was listening to you said work? Ten, cabrón. Oh, shit. That is heavy. Which means that. No, but yeah, man, that's awesome, dude. I'm glad you took the time to come out on the podcast. I'm glad you reached out, man. That's a plus on our end for you to call us. Man, that's awesome, bro. I mean,
No problem.
most of the time I'm always headhunting online, looking for artists to come in, or sometimes they hit me up and say, "Hey, man, we saw your show, want to come on." And then for you to hit me up telling that you got it from a certain
From Reddit.
Yeah, Reddit.
that's
Reddit's pretty popular. It's
that's
awesome.
freaking awesome, man.
I didn't know Reddit was paying attention to it.
It is, dude. Because who are these two little brown beaners talking? They're doing it, man.
The underground, man.
The underground, yeah.
Yeah,
The
that sounds
underground,
right.
that's true, man. That's true, man.
We're very popular underground.
Yes, very, very underground. Way underground, man. I'm talking about
deep
back
down
on Satan's door
underground.
underground, but can we get the record deal now? But
Practically naked mole rats over here.
okay, he just took it too far, bro.
Naked mole rat.
Naked, yeah, sure, whatever, buddy.
Hashtag naked
Anyways,
mole rat.
guys, I'm gonna go ahead and play.
It's about
What?
time.
Choose a dancing nude video. And,
About time.
Trust me, you don't want to see this, but no, I'm gonna go and play our little cartoon here, and we're gonna have the band go next door and set up, and they're gonna give you our first live shooting podcast.
My performance in the Rampage Studios.
So chill out, relax, and give us a couple of minutes to get everything situated, and we will be right back. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Chew and ooh. Short clips.
Variety pack here.
I do, yeah. Yeah, I brought different styles of brews.
Yeah.
This one right here is by Three Nations. They're by near Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Mhm.
This one's called Sucker Punch. So,
Oh, no kidding.
yeah.
It's
And,
got a pretty.
it's got some fruitiness to it and tartness to it. This is a blue raspberry. I actually have this on draft.
Really?
Yes.
Oh man, that's gotta be great for when it's hot out.
Well, there's the drinks there, man. And watch if let me zoom this into Mikey so you can see the bartending skills here. There you go. Watch that right there. Perfect. No, hombre, no cállate la boca. Oh, money shot! I got that one. That one's going on the cartoon. While they're getting ready next door, we're just sitting here getting relaxed, ready to go. I think I just need the cue when they're ready. Let me see here. You can hear the music in the background. It's gonna get crazy, people.
Crazy good.
Crazy good. Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
1 second.
Let me know when you're ready, man. You let me know when you're ready. I got everything set up over here.
Ready.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you. Say your name one more time for me.
Monodyssey.
I swear to God, I'm gonna get this damn name right.
We're gonna be doing.
It's on the CD, you dumbass.
We're gonna be doing one off of the EP.
I never knew how to read.
That guy hints already.
God damn it! Take a damn hint, people. Ladies and gentlemen, Monodyssey on the Chew and New podcast. Take it away, guys.
This one's Siren's Tongue. Promised dreams of honor, hundreds lost at sea. Lies drive them farther, forever in a dream. Makes that pierce the sky apparitions wait to take the night that it hands away. Ships on the ocean, now that live at sea, manipulating of the voices of the tongue that leads them to the oh, the dreaming stain of consciousness, absent for the dreaming stain of consciousness, absent for the dreaming stain of consciousness.
I think all the spirits woke up. I thought that one didn't mind.
We didn't have a ghost problem before now.
If we have someone go give me a sacrifice a virgin. Yeah, good luck with that. But anyways, guys, guys, great song, man.
That was an awesome way to kick off our studio.
Yeah, man. I mean, something
studio
new,
session.
something new, something different. I mean, and like I said, still getting used to the buttons here. Getting all the layouts and everything like that. But other than that, guys, I appreciate it. You guys coming in, man. Music and Beyond, thank you very much.
Music and Beyond, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I have had Monodyssey on there too.
Yes, Monodyssey. Thank you, Monodyssey.
Monodyssey. I saw you go like that, like
Monodyssey.
just sound it out.
I'm trying.
Monodyssey.
There we go.
Monodyssey.
Monodyssey.
I'm gonna have to go into guillotine.
We're gonna have to do something there because we do not have body language.
Bro, I need a beer. That's what I need. I need a drink one.
Hey,
But anyways, guys, ladies and gentlemen, that is the show for this week. Appreciate you guys coming by, man. Thank you. See you next week, guys. Sign us off. Bye, the Jew. Here's the Jew. And everybody in the podcast.
You and me, we're digging through the same dirt. You and me,